So here with me is former West Indies legendary player Brian Lara, and we'll talk to Brian about the IPL auctions and about the World Cup that just went by. First of all, today is the day when a lot of players will be released and retained. Are you surprised that Gujarat is Hardik will not be playing for Gujarat and he's back with Mumbai Indians?
Yeah, I mean, he had a couple good years, a win and lost in the finals. Obviously, he's played with Mumbai Indians for so many years that obviously there's some kind of connection. And, there was always rumors of Hardik going back to Mumbai. I didn't know it would have been so soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Gujarat would have done a great deal, and, good luck to him and to Mumbai.
Brian, you were associated with SRH this year. It is also being heard that they will release Harry Brook. Do you think it's a good decision if he's released?
Harry Brook is a wonderful player. His first time in the IPL was always going to be tough. A lot of new things to him, conditions, that he would have to familiarize himself with. What SRH has to make sure is that they don't release players that potentially going to be better in the future, and I felt that a Puran was a situation where that happened, and hopefully they can pick the right players, release the players that they want to, and at the end of the day, it's a decision that they have to make.
Will we see Brian Lara being part of IPL 2024 as well? Any offer from any of the franchise yet?
No, I'm not going back into coaching at this present time, but I've spent a few years working with Star, and I know there are a couple other networks that run into cricket. Being a part of the IPL, either as a coach or doing commentary, it's always a great. It's the most exciting league in the world going on. So hopefully I'll get part of it.
Last two questions before I talk about golf to you. First of all, were you surprised that India failed to win the World Cup, considering that they were considered the best team in the World Cup? Do you think they were the best team on paper, on field?
Most definitely the best player, best team for sure. But this is how World Cups go. Most of the times, the best team don't win, and and that crunch period when you get onto the semi-finals and finals is when you really have to pull all the stops out, and that's what Australia did in the finals. And credit must be given to them for the way they fought themselves back. A few games just before the knockout stages, they almost walked out the tournament almost losing to Afghanistan. So credit to them and the way how they pulled things together.
Do you see Virat and Rohit play T20 format in the future and the T20 World Cup in 2024?
I think those guys are such great attributes to Indian cricket and big assets to Indian cricket that, I feel that any decision on their future, they will make the right decision, not just for themselves, but also for Indian cricket. And they've been stalwarts of the game and true legends, and I don't think that you'd want to go down to the Caribbean without two experienced players like this.
In case Rohit decides not to play the T20 World Cup, who do you think is the right person to captain India in the T20 World Cup?
I have no clue. I think Hardik Pandya, if he's fully fit, has done well as a captain playing for the Gujarat team, and I suppose he'd be one of the front runners for the position. But there are quite a few guys that could take up the mantle. But again, it's not just you don't win the team. You don't win tournaments because you're a good captain. You win if you've got a good team. You've got to have a very good team behind you.
Brian, you are playing golf here. Which one do you enjoy more, cricket or golf?
Cricket when I play cricket, golf now.